This week, we learned about the 2025 Lexus NX for the United States, and a week ago we saw the Canadian version as well. So it seems like what we saw in the Japan's press release talking about the Overtrail model, that's not coming to North America. But I think some stuff are coming, but we just don't have the details. But we found that there are some countries in the world, other than Japan, they're getting the Overtrail model as well. In this video, we're going to dig a little bit deeper on the Overtrail model in the other countries, and we may get a brand new wireless charger for the 2025 model year. I was told by one of my subscribers that Lexus Poland will be getting the Overtrail NX, so that made me look at all the European countries to see what is being offered in each country. So things could have changed when time goes by, and if you're watching this video much later, maybe they have now introduced the 2025 model year and things will change in a bit. But at this point of recording, really, out of the 39 countries that we see on the screen right now, only 3 of them are worth talking about at this point. I will still go to UK and France because I really wanted to show that how I determined that these 3 countries are actually introducing the new model is because cadmium orange is no longer available in those configurators. Alright, so one more thing I would like to say is thank God we have Google Translate, because without it, it's going to be a lot harder to go through these sites. Alright, so first things first, let's go to UK. So right now we're at the UK website, and I'm going to go to the new cars, and LBX will be the focus on most people, but let's go to the NX. So you see NX, build your NX here. You see that they offer the 350h front wheel drive, all wheel drive, and the plug-in hybrid. So I'm just going to pick the plug-in hybrid. Alright, we have the premium pack, premium plus pack, F Sport, the Takumi with sunroof, and Mark Levinson. Okay, so I'm just going to pick the most top trim of with the Mark Levinson. First thing is, let's see the colors. So you still see this orange, this cadmium orange color, which means UK has not provided any updates for the new model year yet. All right, so if I go over to France, so this is France, and it's been translated already, so I'm going to go here and configure your NX. We go to look at the same thing, the NX 450h Plus, Luxury, Executive, F Sport Executive, and that's it. So let's go to the F Sport Executive. All right, so in here we still have the cadmium orange, which means France has not updated the site as well. All right, so now let's move over to Finland. All right, so this is Lexus Finland translated using Google Translate. So vintage is where they have the cars, all models, and we go down to the NX, okay? So the NX we see loaded with technology. So build your NX here, and now you can see that Finland only offers the 450h Plus, okay? We choose the model, and then we can see that they offer Comfort Plus, Executive, Executive Plus, and F Sport S, and then a Luxury. I'll just pick the F Sport. And one thing that you would notice is cadmium orange is not here at all. And you also see that there's a panoramic roof window. So we know that this is definitely the new model year. So Lexus Finland has updated their site and now have included Sonic Copper, which is the copper crest in North America. So you can see that it does include this color and no more cadmium orange. So that means that this is the brand new model year. And you can see the panoramic roof window could be added to this NX 450h Plus F Sport. All right, so now we're at Poland. So I need to do some translations here. So now this you can see RX. So I'm going to go to the model range, and if we go into the SUV, we see the NX. So let's go to the NX, and you can see now it's doing their translations, and it does say 2023-2024 here, and you can see that we have the NX. There's a lot of things here, but I do find configure your NX here. All right, so in here we have the 350h, 350 all-wheel drive, and the 450h Plus all-wheel drive. First thing is let's select the 350h. So 350h, we have the Business, Elegance, F-Sport, Omotashi, and Overtrail. So you can see that we do have Overtrail for the 350h all-wheel drive. So I'm going to add the 350h Overtrail to the comparison. All right, so let's go and look at also the 450h Plus. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX 450h Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon, or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now let's continue with the video. So under the 450h Plus, we have the F-Sport, Omotashi, Overtrail, Prestige. So another Overtrail available. I'm going to also add the Prestige just to do a comparison, and we can pull up the comparison. So here we have the 350h Overtrail, 450h Plus Overtrail, and the 450h Plus Prestige. You can also see here, we could select the copper crest color, same here, and you can see that cadmium orange is not in here as well. So definitely this is the new model year that they've updated. And then we look at the car specification. You can see here the normal 450h Plus gets 1660 total height. The Overtrail gets 1680, same as the 350h gets 1680. But then when we look at the US, the NX 250, 350, 350h, and 450h Plus, if you look at it, 66.14 inches is actually 1680. So which actually is very weird because the US models, all the non-F Sport ones, are getting the 1680. So that makes me think maybe I should change this and use a non-F Sport 350h. Okay, all-wheel drive, just say business, and do a comparison here. All right, so now let's look at that. And if you even look at it, the 350h all-wheel drive is only 1660. So 1660, if I go back here, is, if it's a 1660, it's 65.35 inches. So going back to the US, that's even different from the F Sport. So this doesn't seem to add up. So definitely something's not right. Okay, so the top part where you see a graphic image, that's actually coming from Japan. Okay, so 450h Plus Overtrail gets 1675 mm, and the F Sport and Luxury is 1660. Then the 350h is 1660 other than the Overtrail, which is 1675. But then the 350 F Sport and regular is 1660. Then Overtrail is 1675, and the NX 250 is 1660. But then when you look at the US spec, 2024, it was 65.4 inches, which is, I think, 1660, which seems to be quite aligned. The F Sport is 66.14 inch, which is 1680. I don't know if they rounded the 75 to 80. I really don't know. But then the F Sport is 65.75 inches, which is 1670. So that doesn't compare with the F Sport in the 350h or even the 350 where you get 1660. So it's 10 millimeters shorter in Japan. Then you look at Canada, 2024, 1680. Where is 1680? So 66.1 inches. Then we have the 350h in 2024 is 65.3 inches, which is 1659, which I'm assuming is 1660. Then in 2025, they put out a new model, 1670, which is 65.7 inches. It seems weird. Then we have Poland, which has an Overtrail, which gives us 1680, unless that's a roundup of 1675, a roundup to 1680. And then the non-F Sport gets 1660, but the F Sport gets 1680. Doesn't that all look all different in different markets? Unless they measure it differently, but again, it's 10 to 20 millimeters difference. And lastly, we're going to go to Romania. So Romania, I don't know Romanian, so translate that to English. You can go to the new cars and go to the NX, and you can see here they have the NX hybrid and plug-in hybrid. So let's configure that, and you can see that they do offer two models, the 350h all-wheel drive and the 450h plus all-wheel drive. So again, select the plug-in hybrid, executive, F Sport, luxury, Overtrail. So Overtrail is available also in Romania. Going back to the NX and look at the hybrid. So we go to the hybrid and we come here and also look at it. We also see business, executive, F Sport, luxury, and Overtrail. So definitely the NX 350h gets the Overtrail, and the 450h Plus gets Overtrail as well. And then I'm going to add the luxury version and do a comparison similar to what I did in Poland. So here you can see that they do offer the copper crest, and they also offer the earth color. Same thing here, but that color is not available on the regular NX. All right, so we do see that this color is included as part of that Overtrail as well. So when we look at it, if we just show the difference, same thing. We see that the Overtrails are 1660, but the height of the hybrid 350h is 1680. It's a little bit higher. Odd, right? All right, so definitely we now know that Finland doesn't get it, Romania gets it, Poland gets it, UK and France has not updated their site yet, so we don't know yet. But at this point, so 2 countries of all these European countries are guaranteed to get the Overtrail model. We don't know about the other countries yet, and we'll have to wait to see if that actually gets updated over time. So some subscribers have actually very good eyes. So when you look at this image was actually taken out from the US press release for the 2025 model year, and you notice that the wireless charger, that green light is on the edge, on like perpendicular to the phone, so that you can see that it's charging or not. But this image, we really don't know if this is really 2025 or this is just old pictures that Lexus put into the press release. They didn't bother putting new pictures in. So I went and took another image that we saw in the Canadian website talking about the wireless charger. So this is still the standard image that we've seen since 2022 for the wireless charger, and you can see that green light is where that is, and that Qi, we don't even see the Qi word, we actually see the wireless icon and the size of the pad. So now when I was looking into the Poland and looking into Finland and also looking into Japan images, we found something different with the wireless charger. So this image came from the 2025 Japan press release on the NX, and you notice that the charger is a little bit different. It does seem like the image, like the pad is a little bit bigger, and the light for the charging is on the closer to the driver's side. So that does definitely look a little bit different, and we'll zoom in and just have a better look at it. So after zooming in, you would notice that you can see the wireless logo, and you can see that the light looks like it's on the pad instead of on the perpendicular side of the light. So it does look like this is a different charger, and I'm wondering if this charger is better than the one that we got. So it does look like there is a change. And why I'm saying this is because I looked at Lexus Romania and they had an image that actually validates this. So now you see here, we have an image of the new Overtrail. And if you look at this, you can start noticing that that pad does look much bigger. You would also notice that this is a left-hand driving vehicle and not like the Japan one, which is right-hand side. So we'll zoom in and see, does it look like the same image from Japan? So in this image, you do see that there's a much bigger pad, but then you don't see if there is a wireless logo or not because it looks like the shifter's covering it. But then you also notice that there is no light on that wireless charger where we had a light in the previous generation, like the 2022 to 2024 model years. So does that mean that the light is actually going to be shown closer to the driver's side, which looks like exactly the same as the Japan version? And if that's the case, we may see a new wireless charger for the 2025 model year. It might be still too early, but I think there are some hopes here. And if that is the case, maybe folks who are having trouble, you may want to hold off on getting the wireless charger replaced. Well, we don't know if this one will work for the previous NXs. Hopefully the plugs are exactly the same. And if that's the case, you may get a better wireless charger. Let's see. We'll have to wait for 2025 model years to come out and see if the wireless charger looks like the one that we have in the 2022, 2024 model years, or they're getting a bigger pad or not. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.